Congress. How are you, sir?
I'm well, Mark. Thanks so much for having me on.
I hope I pronounced that correctly. How do you pronounce your last name?
Well, I pronounce it Cornilles, but you can pronounce it any way you need to.
No, Cornilles is it. Now, tell us about how close this race is and how important it is.
Well, we're in a statistical dead heat right now, and I will tell you that the election, which takes place next Tuesday, January 31st, the same day as the Florida primary, this has been an opportunity for us to elect a Republican in a district which includes downtown Portland, Oregon, that hasn't seen a Republican since 1974. And the fact that we're this close, this late, is a sign, I think, of what's about to happen throughout the country. And we in Oregon have an opportunity to actually start the tidal wave that we saw back in the fall of 2010, begin it this year on the West Coast with this huge upset which we're about to create.
Now, in addition to parts of Portland, what other towns are included?
Well, Washington County is really the epicenter of economic activity in Oregon. It includes Hillsborough, the city of Hillsborough, the city of Beaverton. These are homes to such companies as Intel. Intel obviously is the headquarters is in Northern California, but the largest contingency of employees of Intel, 16,000 of them, are actually located in my district. It's the home of Nike as well, the home of Columbia Sportswear. So it's a very high-tech driven sector of our country. It's apparel and sportswear, it's fisheries, it's timber, it's small businesses, it's the Oregon wine country, and it's the business section of downtown. It's one of the most diverse districts in the country, and we also have 3 port cities right here on the Pacific Rim.
So a victory for you there, that would be a real blow to the Democrats in that state and nationally, I take it.
Well, that's why right now, Mark, they're actually throwing about $2 million into this race in negative ads against me in a 6-week period. Now, I'm just a small business owner. I've not been in elected office. This is the second time I'm running for this seat. I lost to Wu before we all found out about his exploits. But the fact that the DCCC and Nancy Pelosi's House Majority Super PAC and SEIU and Emily's List and Planned Parenthood, NARAL, the AFL-CIO, even today Obama for America got involved in my race. All of these people, all of these organizations are trying to assassinate my character because they do not want a job creator in this particular seat. And that's why there's such momentum here, because the people of Oregon recognize enough's enough. We can't afford more of the same, and that's what my opponent represents.
Now, how are you doing financially? Are you able to run any ads on TV?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, people can go on our website, cornillesforcongress.com, see the ad that we just released today. It essentially reminds voters that my opponent's husband was David Wu's personal attorney. All during those years when he was involved in sex scandals and misbehavior, and they participated in the cover-up, which allowed him to be reelected in 2010, which now leaves us as the only district in the country without a voice in Congress. And so this ad very clearly states how she played a role in that, but more importantly, it indicates that she has no job creation experience. My small business has created 60 jobs over the years. We've helped launch hundreds of careers around the country through the service we provide, and they know they can't defeat that record, so they're trying to mischaracterize and assassinate my reputation, because that's the only playbook they know how to run with.
By the way, don't mind the barking. That's Barney, my dog, who is barking in favor of you, by the way. Now, what is your website, by the way?
It's cornillesforcongress.com. The Cornilles is CORNILLES. And I will tell you, Mark, we would love to have your listener support around the country. We're just days away from making this happen, but we need every little bit of help we can get so we can defend and, more importantly, make sure that we stay on message in these remaining days. Remember, Oregon is vote by mail, so some people have already voted. So it's really critical that we get our message on the air immediately, even more than we're doing now. And I think we're going to see a huge story next Tuesday night.
I just think it's important for the nation to understand that listens to this audience that this is a race. This race is taking place. Nobody's been talking about it nationwide, so I want to talk about it. I dig deep into these races. We want Rob Cornilles for Congress. That's CORNILLES for Congress.com, Oregon's 1st Congressional District. This would be a big blow to the left. And I want to wish you all the best, my friend, and I hope my audience will give you some support.
Thank you, Great One. I sure appreciate all that you do, and I appreciate your listeners' help at this point.
God bless you. You take care, folks. I bet you didn't even know about this race, those of you outside of Oregon. I learned about it 2 weeks ago from a dear friend of mine. I said, we got to get this gentleman on the air, at least for a few minutes. Rob Cornilles. He's in a huge fight. You heard him. The other side's thrown over $2 million at him. They want to win that seat. Well, guess what? We're going to start turning around the country. We have to win seats like this. Oh, yes, we do. Oh, and yes, we can. So that's Cornilles, Cornilles for Congress.com. He's